One lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keeley's tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course? Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
He said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite, and only son.
And Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mental.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You talk that again.
Ready to box, sir!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Stunsails in! Blew up gallants!
Rattling hooks away! Unfurled, mates! Let's move! On tops!
Twas a cold and dreary morning in December, and all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. A paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the captain, heave a pole. About ship's station, boys, be back. Around about the rise, around the hole. Well, it seems there was a great demand for sailors. For the colonies, for Fresco and for France. Well, the ships that bore the limey bark the hot. And got legless drunk on my advance. Paddy lay back, taking your slack. Take a turn around the captain, heave a pole. About ship's station.
There's the gallants and royals! Loose and trim too! Ease off the wind! Tops, gallants, royals, studs! Haul in the stunsails!
Draw back.
trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
Captain, give me some...
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. Those beasts don't realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers and Calico Jack Rackham. Should be nearby, Captain.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all... Hold your fire.
Board and lose
Don't
her
want to
before
sink her.
who knows what-
Now's the time. Let's board her.
Let me out, sir! Mates out! Let's go!
Loose the mains! Half sails!
Ah!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men! The spoils are ours! For the Morrigan! Let out!
At the sea. Here in Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the dunes.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. The Shamewell. Escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in an earthquake.
Is this the place? Nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
What do you be needing today, then? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Jour après jour, il y a de plus en plus d'Anglais dans le Nouveau Monde.
Il commence à y avoir du monde.
Il va y avoir un combat, c'est toi qui te le dis.
Please accept my most sincere thanks, sir.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay. Careful, Shay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay. And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened. Fire!
Coming up!
Cargo, Captain!
British vessel!
Ready for
Fire!
Royal Navy! And it's not headed right into them!
Fire!
Working on it!
Fire!
Ready here!
Be careful, get the yards off the way!
After us! Taking some damage here!
Fire! Fire!
What's our status? She's breaking up!
Fire! That's the last of them.
And let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now. Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar. Salt air, open skies. Man out on the ocean. He's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
You're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if we cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course. Douse the gallants and royals! Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Captain's help!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Ready to board!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
On top! As much sail as you can!
There it is. Anticosti. Le Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Douse all but mains! Loose and trim too! Haul down and clew up! Give me some speed!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
So, Louis Joseph. Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks. Wind's getting vicious.
Let out some sail!
Raise those sheep!
Studs! Unfurl, mates! Let's...
Some sort of cargo there,
Assassin allies have their home in two bends.
Heads, sir! Trade in a sail and guns, and I air it so away, Annie, my dear Annie. Oh, you two young girls can't sit down.
Ease off the wind! Blues down! Catch some wind! Blues up! These are sticks!
What's he on?
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan. Captain Cormac,
Get the mates free!
well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his...
Red bank in sight, sir. Good hunting, lad.
There. Aye.
Cargo, cast
There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Let loose the main.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
We're clear, Captain.
Incoming ship! They're giving chase! Gunboat, Captain! Royal Navy!
Haul in!
Blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Close down.
Swords but mates! Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Aye.
He's a fiend after my soul!
Keep your brown. Rhyme under control. You then. Hold on. I'll have at ya. Come help, please. Get away. Nothing for you here.
Stand still.
You hold there.
Stoneway is trying to get away. Come back, you cop!
Clear shot on it.
You then.
Oh, what's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where? You.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. Master Washington has outdone himself. He has to look out of
How goes your sugar plantation? Terrible. Measles broke out last summer. 20 ladies get paid.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts. I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Seems to me there's more.
My goodness, what a sight!
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite the wrong fella. What if her husband finds out? George is quite the wrong fella.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it! I'd better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. That's a shit mortar! That's not sporting!
Keep him inside! Me, do you understand? But he gets the rights.
Try and get past me, I'll spill your brains.
Thinking about.
You won't get past.
You've founded a ship, Captain. Taking a blow, Captain! Got you lined up, dog. In me sights.
Careful, Shay. These waters are full of enemies.
The helm, Shay! We'll break up! Hit us square, sir!
Loose and catch the... Fire! Save! Get off the squall!
Captain! Fire! They're too strong for us!
Off the way! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Douse the gallants and royals!
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
What's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed?